What's up? Ain't this about a bitch? Goddamn. So, I don't even know where to start. His family was doing that shit again. So, I got tired of that shit. I said, man, fuck this. I'm about to go the fuck off. I'm about to go the fuck off. So, my son's father, he spent a lot of time in his bathroom. So, when they know where you're at, they will send the work there. So, I don't really go in his bathroom because, you know, it's like a bachelor bathroom. You know, I mean, I don't know. That's his own personal private space. But today, I wanted to take a shower. I felt a need. Usually, I can wait. I'm just like, why can't I wait? What the fuck is going on? So I end up taking a shower in his bathroom because my son was in ours. So I put my phone, I'm listening to my phone, and my phone started acting weird. So I picked up that somebody's going to die in the bathtub. Then on top of that, I picked up his uncle. Okay? So, you know, his uncle directs me to do my thing, you know, because shit is being done. So when I do the shit, then it's kind of like the energy was released. And I just went the fuck off. He was upset too. You know, I can tell he's been suppressing the truth, and I can tell that he's been being a little spiteful and unreasonable towards me. You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting up here trying to act like and be fake and like shit is all good. Usually I can deal with it because I be high. I be like, man, fuck this nigga. I don't got time what the fuck is going on with him. But I ain't got my weed. So, you know, then I have picked up that my mother was up to some shit too. You know, so my mother is a Libra sun, and his sister is a Libra moon. So the moon came in first. So then I'm just like, if the moon is moving, so is the sun. My son's father is a Libra too. So it's kind of like three of them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come at me. So, you know, I had to give it to his ass. He was so confused during that argument. He didn't know what he was talking about. He swear he know what he talking about, but he won't listen. So that's why I was just like, yeah, get that spirit up out of here. So, you know, his uncle is here. His uncle, you know, his uncle is very upset. He does not fuck with his family right now. He does not fuck with his family right now. Bitch, I'm picking up on everything. This why the fuck I be smoking. Cause it just be a lot of shit coming through. The shit that I talk about, it's little shit. It blow people mind because they don't understand. But the thing is that I know way more. So, you know, I want my fucking weed. But at this time, I'm not supposed to be smoking. Because obviously there are things that need to be revealed. And there are changes that are coming. They just be so worrisome. They just be so fucking worrisome. They be worrisome. They just be so fucking worrisome. But the thing is that you gotta be patient, and you have to allow the shit. You have to allow yourself to be built for the endurance. Spiritual warfare is no fucking joke, because niggas is out here trying to take your goddamn life. You understand what I'm saying? It's been 2 car accidents, and I'm just like, wow, real close to the house. Shit is just so crazy. You know, I done had my mom been doing spell work too. She tried to do some shit on me and my sisters because she got life insurance policies on all of us. So she tried to take us all out at the same time and make it seem like make it seem like we got caught in a crossfire with niggas shooting at the store. Shit just be so fucking crazy. She need to stop fucking with me because she got that body on her hands. Hell yeah. So my mom had this. She had this. I need to put that other video out. Well, I'm gonna just say it because I had already made a video. She was, because my mother has a very jealous personality. Then on top of that, it's kind of like she's very money motivated. So she was working with this woman and she was jealous. She was jealous of this woman because this woman was white. The salon that she worked at doing nails, it was a predominantly white salon. So the white folks felt more comfortable with choosing, like, you know, a white nail tech. You know, I mean, most of our people and the Asians, you know, we're easy to access. We're easy to go to. This was an upscale salon. So she felt some type of way about that woman. And then that woman, her personality was loud and bigger than life. And, you know, my mom, when you are a jealous person, you're just a jealous person. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to have a reason. My mama tried to poison that girl. My mom put acrylic in her soda and the woman smelled it and she told the boss. So then my mom gonna get upset and say, well, she could smell the shit, so why she could smell the shit, so why she upset about it? So years later, I want to say maybe about 2 or 3 years later, this woman took a cruise and her body ended up being found in Mexico on a beach. Okay, so my mother always says, I got secrets that I'm taking to the grave. You know what I'm saying? My mom does not read the newspaper. My mom was searching the newspaper for weeks looking for that woman's obituary. She took that whole article, she took that obituary, and she made a scrapbook out of that shit. And other shit that she had collected during the time to where she was working with that woman. Thank you. You know, when it comes to my family, it's very extreme. I come from a family of ministers and killers. So, I mean, I'm just like, bitch, you better stop fucking with me. That's why when Hurricane Katrina hit, she was afraid. She was scared. She was like, Katrina want her revenge, but she missed. She missed because of your children. That's why the fuck she missed. She was angry at motherfucking black folks. Miss Katrina may have been racist. I mean, I don't know. I haven't made contact with her, but I know she's with my mom. When you take a life, when you got a body on your hands, you have to, if you want to live a peaceful life, you're going to have to share your life with that body, with that person whose life you took. A lot of people, you know, they don't reconcile. They don't forgive themselves. You know, they don't ask for forgiveness, you know, for what they have done to the other individual. Rather, they speak it in the spirit or what. God forbid you got a body on your hands and your ass go to jail. Oh, it's going to rip. From the guards to the goddamn courthouses to the lawyers to the inmates. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. That shit fucked up too. You see, my mother was happy because she paid somebody. She paid motherfuckers. She paid motherfuckers to do that. You know, when my grandfather was alive, He, you know, he was a Scorpio, so you know he was kind of wicked. You know, he told her, if you ever get into some trouble, he said, you find you a crackhead, pay him $500 and they'll do anything for you. She paid somebody to take that woman's life. And then the bitch had the audacity to keep the obituary. Like, she made a scrapbook out of that shit. She did not like that woman. She was so jealous of that woman. And that's what I'm saying. I know how jealousy, that's what I'm saying. I know it. I absolutely know it. She used to do a nail school, and she had a student that she always said reminded her of me. You know, at first she tried to act like it was cool, but then later on she started telling the truth of how she really felt about that woman. Then on top of that, then she started trying to sabotage that girl. She always kept talking about how beautiful that girl was. I was just like, this bitch, she is so fucking insecure. That shit is just disgusting, and it's not cute at all. You supposed to be a whole fucking teacher, because the girl, you know, she used to always complain and say she real sweet and nice and pretty and all this type of stuff. The girl was beautiful, you know. So I'm just like, well, I see why my mama hating, because that girl was beautiful. She was beautiful. And she was beautiful on the inside and out. You know. She was talking about, because she was connected, you know, in like the entertainment world, you know, athletes and shit. Like, that's why she wanted to get into doing nails, because she wanted to service, you know, entertainers and celebrities and stuff like that. So when my mom heard that, you know, my mom got real jealous of that too. You know, she came home talking about the details of what that woman was saying. You know, my mom was like, she's sitting up there talking about how she can't wait to be doing them pedicures for them ball players and all this type of shit. It's the jealousy. That shit crazy. It's the jealousy. She was jealous of my grandmother. She tried to make it seem like my grandmother was jealous of her. She was jealous of my grandmother. My grandmother was her own woman. You know. It's crazy. She fucking crazy. She is fucking crazy. I knew she been pulling that witchcraft. She's supposed to be an ordained pastor. She ain't no fucking pastor. She ain't preach. She put on one show, and it was a spell. That's why she wore all black during her performance. My stepdad out here been lying for her ass. Like, she actually working and shit. Gonna tell my son and my son's father, oh, she not here because she doing a funeral service. No, the fuck she not. She done turned that man into a liar. Be careful of the company you keep. This is why I be saying mental health, that shit is contagious. You see, motherfuckers, they not fucking with me. That's why they be trying to play in that spell word. So now that I know that his uncle is here, I guess, you know, it's crazy because I started writing a new story, and I'm just like, who is this? This is some old scary shit. But his uncle was like a golf man. Like, he was like Gothlick, you know. So I said, oh wow. Me and him are going to get along just well. So anyway, so he done walked his ass up out of here. Thank you. Get to going. I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting behind his back and trying to protect him. Then on top of that, it's kind of like he just is so misunderstanding of so much about me. I just had enough. I just got tired of it. I've been doing my thing for a while. I've been okay with it for a while. But I know how to send the energy back. So whoever this was somebody who is inexperienced. It was somebody it might have been somebody from, was it my stepdad's family member? Yeah, cuz she be doing that shit. She be using blood sacrifices and everything. That's what I'm saying. I know they outdoing it. They outdoing shit. They upset. They upset. And then my stepdad looked dumb as hell cuz he been listening to her, and his family know that she abused his son, and he ain't do shit about it. And you sitting up here trying to send this shit to me? I think that they want the truth. They trying to figure out the truth because they know that them two are lying. Just like, it's like couples. It's always couples. They sitting around lying. Worrisome. They so worrisome. It's about 6 people, so it's 3 couples. So it must be my son's father, parents, then it must be the daughter and her husband, and it's my dad, it's my stepdad and my mom. I think my dad got something to do with it too, because my mom and my dad was in cahoots over an inheritance, over some money. I got a fucked up ass family. That's why I don't be fucking with them. When like people, they think, I don't know what people be thinking. They think I'm some type of troublemaker, or they think that I'm bitter, I'm miserable, and all this type of shit. Like, no, bitch, I'm strong. Cause most motherfuckers is dealing with this shit in their family and they overlooking it. A lot of the times, people want to stay close to family, especially when money is in the family, money flows. I got people in my family that got money. I don't give a fuck. Stay away from me. I can't wait to fuck till I get up out of here too. Cause when I leave, God gonna let it rip on this man. I'm waiting. Cause he got so much to say about what I do, what I get into. He don't know shit about what he talking about. He always being disrespectful. I tolerate it cause I ain't got nowhere else to go. Job security ain't shit here. I'm thinking about just packing up and just going to another state and just starting my life over. And then when I get my shit together, come back for my son. But he don't protect my son. You know what I'm saying? I don't want something to happen to my son, but I'm starting to feel like I don't got shit to worry about. It's like I can't do nothing because every time his family, like, for one, they be doing them tarot cards. Then on top of that, it's like they be poking around, sneaking, trying to see what he know, what he don't know. They trying to figure out what I got going on, so they can find some type of way as to how to sabotage or intervene. Thank you. That's why I say, with some people, you cannot grow. With some people, you're going to be limited and held back, especially when it comes to your wealth or your abundance. But the thing is that I made the decisions in which that I made. My thing is, this is not going to last always. So I take this time out practicing to be a good wife, being a good mother, so that when I get up out of this situation, I'll be ready to move into the next. And I'm not all bitter. I'm not all broken. I'm not all hurt and traumatized from years of dealing with this bullshit. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. He reminds me of my mother and my father. You know what I'm saying? I should have chose myself over everybody else back then, and I would have never met him. The only thing good that came from him is my son. I mean, I do appreciate he take care of me, though. I do appreciate that. I just had to let it rip today. I was just like, nigga. I hate when he not telling me the truth. You know, you got a fucked up ass mouth. I've been knowing you for 20 years, nigga. You've been the same. Like, I don't care. I like the truth. I don't like when you hide shit. That's how I know motherfuckers be doing work on him. Because he be lying. He be walking around here trying to act all fake. You know what I'm saying? I be like, ugh. This time, I made his ass go. I'm not leaving. I'm getting tired of running in and out of this house, walking these fucking demons out. It's your turn. So anyway, I mean, what's up? Let me see what I got going on. And he always talk about I be worried about money. Nigga, I've been broke for the last 10 years. I have not been miserable for the last 10 years. How the fuck could you possibly think that I'm upset without having money? If I know you're being unreasonable, if I know that you're being stingy, yeah, I'm gonna be upset. Because a part of me wants to, I got access to your accounts. A part of me is tempted to steal from you and not give a fuck. Ugh, the temptation. It's the temptation. And he don't like when I start talking about that spell word. He don't like that shit. He is scared. He started doing everything in which that he can. He started doing everything in which that he can to try to block out that truth. He terrified of that shit. And my thing is, I know that I can't tell him because it will fuck up his mind. I'd be so tempted, like, I don't give a fuck about your mind. You know. It's tempting. It's so tempting. But, I mean, when I'm not in the best position, but when I think about how comfortable I am, I just be like, well, never mind. I have my times, I have my days to where I be tripping out too. But I'm tired of doing this shit by myself, nigga. Just because you don't believe in the shit, well, I'm here. You want to kick me out, you got to give me 30 days. Shit. You ain't going to kick me out because I do everything up in here. Child, leave him for a weekend to spend time with my sisters. This whole house fall apart. And he's sitting up there on the phone panicking. He makes me not want to date black men. He makes me not want to date black. I mean, that's not the truth. But for a long time, I was just like, I don't want to ever deal with another black man. Because it seemed like they all act and behave like him. I feel like there's a lot of, it's kind of like most men kind of act and behave like him, think like him too. Only the ones that I have met and have encountered. And my thing is that, you know, I have traveled. It's not just here in Virginia. I went to LA, I've been to Texas, you know, Arizona, Florida. Florida, a different type of beast though. You know. It's a different type of beast. Shit just be so worrisome. I don't like getting into the energy to where I get to the point to where I just don't give a fuck. Cause then it's just like, that's when I lose the control. You know, it's like something, oof, it's crazy. I feel like his sister is doing something because I just got a vision of her. What the fuck is that bitch doing? She trying to swap out. She's in regret. I called her ass out on IG the other day. She gonna sit up here and try to send my son. My thing is, she ain't got no money. But she one of those people to where she thought she was gonna go to school to be a practitioner. She thought she was gonna be making all this money so she could be able to shit on people. You know what I'm saying? You should have heard the shit she was talking. She's so fucking embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? She been trying to hide it because I'm the one she tried to come for. I'm just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what another bitch got going on. And it's kind of like, if you want to be that type of woman, then you be that type of woman, but you're never going to affect me. Like, it's like she tried to create some type of secret competition in her head to be motivated to do what she needed to do. Because she intimidated by me because I'm fucking talented. She don't have nothing. She's a basic bitch. She's boring. And then on top of that, she evil as hell. It's just like, girl, you're not working with anything. And you don't even look all that cute because you damn sure look like a trans in the face. So I'm just saying, well, a lot of these women out here be looking like the transgenders be looking more natural than the natural girl, than a natural woman. So it's kind of like she trying to hide the fact that she ain't got no money. So she gonna say, well, I'm gonna send him some money. So when she sent my son the money, I picked up on the intentions that she was trying to be funny, like, oh yeah, I got money and I could, you know, I could support your son and you can't. So I said, okay. Cause her and her husband stole the gym bag, my son's gym bag, like a while ago. She needed his DNA to be able to put a curse on him. I sent that shit right back. So that shit is on her kids and she can't get it off. Then on top of that, she tried to conjure up a demon, and her family know about that. They think that demon is gone. That demon not gone. It's not going to be gone for 18 years. So she tried to pull that little stunt, and I know they be watching my IG, so I left her a little message. And what they be doing is that they'll go to somebody else to see if I'm telling the truth. They know I'm telling the truth. That's why I'm saying the shit, it be so unbelievable. You know, it be so unbelievable to people, and then it's kind of like when they fuck around and find out, it's kind of like, damn, I should have just left that alone. I heard her. She was in anguish yesterday. She embarrassed herself because she tried to lie 3 times. She made herself look like a liar. Bitch, you a liar. And then her family be trying to call. They call, and they be trying to send that demon through the phone to attach it to my son's father. I be having to do so much work to protect this house. That's what I'm saying. Like, the audacity of you, nigga. Because I don't have to care about you. I don't need you. That shit crazy. I done been homeless with my son without him, and we been good. I done worked and took care of my son too. We have been good. Either way, God has already showed me. I don't know. I'm just so tired of this shit. It's getting real close because motherfuckers is really panicking. I feel like I'm ready to expose everything because I just want this shit to be over. That's how the fuck I really feel. Sitting up here protecting your ass and you consorting with the enemy. He a op too. He a op too. Because he was trying to support his sister. He knew that that bitch was trying to be nasty towards me. And he was sitting up there supporting her. Child. That's okay, because when I get out of here, like I said, it's going to rip. God watching everything. God just want me to be patient. You know. Because, bitch, I ain't got no problem with living no average undercover life. The world don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. I feel, you know, it feels like nobody's deserving. I have these very great spiritual connections, but it's spiritual. You know, it's not real because it hasn't materialized. And even when it materialized, the spiritual connection is just only the beginning. You know what I mean? There has to be a transformation. There has to be a depth to where, you know, we operate now out of human. But you're still dating that person spiritually too. That's why you need time and space within a relationship, because you're not just dating that person, that human person. You're dating them spiritually. It's been a lot of people in relationships that are iffy about their partners because their intuition be trying to tell them something and they don't be listening. I confront this nigga in the spirit all the time. This is how I get a lot of practice with my mental health too. Nigga talk about money. My thing is that he'll sit here and say that, but it's kind of like he'll say like little slick shit out of his mouth about me not working. And my thing is, you know, he's so funny because in the beginning he wanted to be so vindictive towards me. He wanted to make it hard for me. I couldn't work. You know what I'm saying? He causing drama with my son. You know, like my work, I got to take my son to work. That's me jeopardizing. You're not supposed to take your children to work. You see, like he was being vindictive. Then it's kind of like he want to sit here and look down on me because I don't work. I'm just like, you will respect me if I worked at a sandwich shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Because he'll make it seem like I just need you to get something. No, that's not what it is. Because every time I get a job, he don't show no respect. He not supportive. When I was working at the newspaper subscription, you know, I need the car for work. When I told him the car was fucking up, he won't trying to get the car fixed. It took something for me to say something in front of his friend because he cared about what people say and think about him. So when I confronted him in front of his friend, that's when he was just like, he gonna do something about it. Yeah. This shit crazy. You see how manipulating, how psychologically abusive he is? That comes from childhood. That's what he learned. That's what all his family, that's what all his siblings have learned. That's why they're so damaged. I don't want to be around him. I already got to deal with him. I don't want to be around him. They're fucked up out here. You're not going to pull me into that shit. And then they have the audacity to be very judgmental. And they don't know what the fuck they be talking about. That's why the shit that they be trying to do, because they think that they know me. They don't know me. So that's why I get annoyed, because I'm just like, this shit is so dumb. It be so dumb. It be so fucking dumb. My thing is, my grandma always told me, you got to deal with something. You know, this is more than something, but at the same time, I have a lot of spirit guides. I have a lot of spirit guides. So, and I be seeing how they be fucking him up. I be seeing how God be fucking him up too. I saw the same shit with my mother. Growing up, my mother was abusive. I seen that shit. That's why half the time I just don't be worrying about stuff. I just be like, let me just get my mind together. This is why I like talking about shit, because I can get it off my brain. I can get it out, because nobody really cares. Nobody cares. You know, nobody's going to help me. Nobody's going to save me. Most people are against me because they're either jealous of me or they're afraid of me. And it's kind of like, what they see from me, what they get from me that makes them feel good, they want that all the time. Bitch, I'm not a fucking celebrity. Don't try to celebrity me. You're not going to sit up here and have me run myself into the ground for the world and be ping-ponged and controlled and blackmailed and doing this and doing that. No. So it just is what it is. You know, I do things accordingly. I move things accordingly. Trying to celebrity me, because people have more control, because you need the approval of people. You want money? It's too much control. I don't like that. I gotta sit up here. You know, that's why the world's so psychologically fucked up, because everybody gaslighting. The people with the most influence have the worst mental health. And they out here influencing other people. Like, the warfare is just fucking crazy. It's crazy. That's why I isolate myself. I shut everything down and I stay to myself. I don't watch no TV, no nothing. I take a break from my phone. I won't see nothing. They terrible out here. And I don't have anything against people who choose that. That's you, but that's not me. Leave me the fuck alone. No, I don't think that I'm better because I choose something different. I damn sure don't think that you're better because you choose that. No. I just want to be left the fuck alone. I want to have a life, a beautiful, quiet life. If I can't be in love, I want to be alone and isolated. But I want to be able to access other people. I definitely don't want to be a service to people anymore either, you know. I'm just really feeling like I just really don't care. I'm really strongly just feeling that way. Just like I just really don't care. It's like all I care about is myself. That's all I want to care about. You know, I feel this craving, this need, this desire to be selfish. And when I say selfish, I'm not talking about in the ways of my responsibilities, because he be pissing me off all the time. And sometimes I be like, man, fuck this house. I ain't gonna clean it up. But then I be like, nah, because I gotta live. I gotta live here too. Sometimes I be wanting to do shit. Sometimes I be wanting to do shit just to piss him off. just so he gets like let dishes get piled up for days at a time. You know what I'm saying? He like the floor vacuum. You know, like sometimes I'm just like fuck this floor, but then I be thinking about it. I be like, oh shit, can't do that. I be wanting to be petty with this nigga so bad. I be wanting to be petty, but I always catch myself because I just be like, no, I live here too. If I was in love with him, I wouldn't be dealing with all of this shit mentally. I wouldn't be dealing with all of this. Because if I was in love with him, then it's kind of, well, the love is worth it. And especially, you know, if I'm getting fuck good, you know, life would be perfect. You know, that's why I say you got to deal with something. But if somebody love you, that if the person love you, it's going to be worth going through the shit. You know, you just have to practice the devotion, being devoted to each other. He been gone for a long time. I'm so happy. Cause this shit worrisome as hell. He worrisome. You know, I would sit up here and say, you know, I hate my life, but it's kind of like I really don't though. I feel like sometimes I want to hate it, and I don't understand where that comes from. You know, I think in a way I want to give myself an excuse to rebel against, just to rebel. You know, I don't know. But when I think about it, I'm just like, bro, that makes no sense. Then on top of that, I live here. You know, like I run this fucking house. I run shit. If anything, I'm, you know, it's my responsibility. Because if anything collapse, any messes get spilled, it's on me. You know? I just be looking at shit like it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. So why complain about it? Even though I have feelings and I have thoughts about, you know, certain things that I have talked about and expressed, you know. He get on, that's how I know his sister be doing spell work, because that bitch, she be worried about money, but she trying to convince him that I'm her. And because he don't work on his mental health, this is the shit that I'm talking about. I get tired of dealing with. I be like, you think what you want to think. I'm out to get over here. I'm out to sit and be high and not give two shits about you. You know? Because, baby, he won't get away with nothing. I will call his ass out on every fucking thing. And his little poor brain will be stressed the fuck out. And he will be very unhappy. I'm just like, nigga, what? I've been broke for like the last 10 years. Why do you say that? Because it's your sister trying to influence your mind. She trying to make you think that she got money, so she not worried about money. I don't have any money, so I'm worried. She trying to project herself onto me through him. Like, no. Sit your ass down. Fucking worthless piece of shit. You need to be worried about taking care of them damn cursed children. Them bitches is cursed. She be scared as hell. She could see, she don't even get into this shit. She don't even get into this shit. But she can see it, and she know that it's real, and she fucked up her life, and she is so miserable and upset. She can see that shit in her children. I guarantee she be looking at them, and it look like their face ain't their face. She shouldn't been fucking around in that shit. She thought that shit was so cute and so funny. Now her ass sitting up there crying. She tried it yesterday. She keep doing shit behind the scenes. But she know I ain't scared to call her ass out in a very subliminal way. And my thing is that if I confront her directly and her family and they lie, they already know what time it is. So they trying to avoid me. My thing is that, well, they be trying to figure out, do my son's father know what's going on? I told him. That's what I'm saying. It get to a point to where sometimes I just gotta tell him. Cause it just be ridiculous. And he's sitting up here thinking everything is okay, and it's just like motherfuckers is eating away at your brain and abusing the fuck out of you, and he feel like it's not affecting him. It is affecting you. It's affecting you in the relationships around you. He suck as a father. He's a good provider, but he's not a mentor. He doesn't have he hasn't established a friendship with his son. He don't even respect his son half of the time, and he don't understand how. I can't say nothing because all he want to do is fuss. I said, oh, I'm not fussing with you because that's your relationship with him. But I guarantee you, if I get a good man around his ass that enjoy being a mentor or a father, he's going to see the truth about you. He don't have no options. I tried to do all that stuff. I tried to do all that shit. It's just none of that shit worked. I'm tired. I'm just so tired at this point in time. I think eventually I'm just going to pick up and disappear and just go start my life. I don't want people to know, and I want to get deeper into my practices, and I want to do it, I want to do it that way. I think I'm going to do that. I'm so ready. I could feel it in me emotionally. I'm just so ready to just get up and go. I think I'm going to do that during the summer. That's what I'm going to do, because shit is not going to change, and I do not want to keep dealing with this shit. I do not want to keep dealing with this shit. Then on top of that, I got motherfuckers on fucking YouTube trying to come for me too. Y'all is so worrisome. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that would make me happy, because I'm just like, I'm so bored with this life. I see the same shit all the time, every day. I deal with the same shit all the time, every day. I'm sitting up here fighting to protect him, and he don't even appreciate the shit. Then on top of that, he be trying to like put me under his feet or something. Like, he's so fucking disrespectful. And my thing is, I try to be patient, because it's not really him. It's the influence. They be projecting in his mind with that spell work, and he doesn't want to believe it. I said, you'll never be in a relationship. Your family do not like you. They don't love you. You'll never be. You sit up here and look at me and you think that you can do better, and it's just like, nigga, you don't understand. I'm probably the best you're gonna do. And I hate to say that, but it's true, because it ain't nobody else out there like me. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna deal with him. He ain't shit but a fucking drunk. And he ill-tempered. He's not a nice guy. And that libido slowing down too. So I'm just like, you got it real fucked up trying to sit here. But like I said, it be the spell work they be doing on him. He not gonna leave his family alone. He ain't got nobody else. He know his family in his heart. He know his family fucked up. But he's just like everybody else. We don't know how to break free from the family. I have. But there are times to where he try to be an asshole, and he try to throw that shit up in my face. And I just be like, you know exactly why I don't fuck with my family. And a lot of it has to do with you, and it has to do with my son. If I'm going to stand up for anything, I think I'm standing up for the right things. Because if my family will do me some type of way, they damn sure will do you and my son some type of way. So I did that shit, but look at where we're at with you. Right. Look at where we are at with you. So I don't know. I don't necessarily feel bad. Is this Uncle Adrian? I guess you feel bad for me. Did you go through the same thing? Cause he was different. I told he was a goth. He told me he was a gothic guy. You know, so he was into the black. He had the spikes. He had the gauges. You know. Well, maybe you could come with me and we could start a life over together. He's real connected to the deity of Sebek. You know. I need a little adventure in my life. God knows I need a little adventure in my life. I already made my decision. I'm gonna do it. Cause I can't do shit. I cannot do this shit. I'm so tired. I look forward to being on my own, only having to worry about me. I know how to take care of myself. I know how to survive. I know how to be out there. I know how to build from nothing. And I know how to, like I said, build from nothing. I have a lot of faith in myself. I feel like if I don't get out, if I don't make the choice now, then I'm going to have to continue to wait. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm looking so forward. I feel so happy with the thought of that. Oh my God. I want to be free. I want to be free. I just don't want. I want to be free, carefree. I don't want to care. You know, I feel my son is gonna be okay, but I mean, not really. I don't know. I have to have faith though, because if I don't make a move, it's kind of like I want to go to another state. I want to go to another state and just start over there. I've been putting in applications for any job, anywhere, you know, in other states. You know, you damn sure ain't gonna make it without having something. You know, I have things that I'm building on here, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know, I just need a break. I need to get back in touch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I need more gratitude. I think that's what I'm feeling like, it's like I'm craving more gratitude. I feel like I kind of lost it.
Hey, Mace.
Welcome back.
Yeah, here. And you don't have to worry about crying about no more weed. They outlawed it. Nobody can sell it. Everything is shut down. So you ain't got to worry about arguing over that
Well, that's just here in Virginia.
Yeah, what you stand, Virginia.
Well, that shit don't matter, nigga, cause they got people that sell that shit on the streets. Then they got dispensaries.
But you can't go into this.
I can't go in the dispensary, but I can find somebody else who do.
You haven't yet.
Excuse me?
You haven't yet.
I have what?
You have not yet.
Just because I have not yet doesn't mean that I can't at all.
Well, yeah. So Southern Shopping Center, they got shut down, okay? So you ain't got to worry about driving over there because they closed. Okay?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why would they do that when they're sitting up here trying to gather up Democrats to go against Trump. Why would they pull that move? That wasn't a very smart move.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that shit is a scam. That's a trick. They trying to manipulate people to come out and vote against Trump. They're gonna try to say that Trump is the one that outlawed that. They think they is so fucking slick. Whatever. No. It's okay. I should have said it out loud. I'm not asking for a rebuttal. I'm not asking for anything. I'm doing my video. This is where I talk, and I don't want to debate.
This is his last 4 years. You can't get elected more than twice. So it's not.
We'll see what he does, because it's a lot of things that people say that he can't do that it seems like he's doing, and certain things that he's trying to do. Yeah, it is getting shut down, but I'm just saying. I don't want to debate about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Anybody in the history of the United States that got elected 3 times?
I don't know somebody who's been. Whatever.
I'm just saying it goes against the Constitution.
We'll see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So anyway, we just gonna wrap it up there. It's time to go. Till next time, we'll talk again.